I think a lot of our subscribers take to heart your statements that you were in a dark place when you did those Reddit posts, that you're human, you haven't lived a perfect life. But what about those who see a guy like John Fetterman in their mind, the senator from Pennsylvania, a guy who campaigned as a populist and now is often a Trump aiding thorn in the side of the Democratic Party, progressives, in my mind, just to get attention for himself. As one of our readers, Camillo, put it, quote, "My concern with politicians presenting up front as if they are progressive or left-leaning is the switch up they commit once elected, like John Fetterman. How can Graham Platner guarantee that he will not do that? What do you say to people who are worried that the old Graham Platner will be the Senator Graham Platner?"
Yeah, that's fair. Look, and I will just say, as somebody who is deeply disillusioned with American politics, if I was me looking at me, I would have the exact same question. We've been burned before. Two things I would say. One, if like Bronco Marchitich, you want to do a deep dive into my Reddit history and really go through all of it, you will see that while I have changed my opinions on some things, there is throughout a pretty deep commitment to progressive values and to economic progressivism. That is something that I've held dear for a long time. I had problematic views that were in relationship primarily to my military service, but even back then, I was fairly convinced that we have an economic system that screws people. I've been an oyster farmer for the past 8 seasons. My wife Amy and I don't have a lot. It was the simple life that we wanted to live, and we've had to give it up. And that's hard for us. I love the life that I had up until 2.5 months ago. My life worked out in really spectacular ways for me, even after years of struggle. We had to sacrifice that for this. And to us, it's worth it. It's worth it because we legitimately don't think there's value in living this nice life that we have when we look around and see our neighbors and friends unable to make it, unable to pay rent, unable to live fulfilling lives like we've been able to build. We also fully recognize that we got to build it because I get VA healthcare. I just think everybody should have access to the same kind of healthcare I got. I know that these are just words that I can say, but I have a deep commitment to building a different kind of world, a different kind of economic foundation, a different kind of political system. That's why I've done this. And it's honestly why, I'm willing to keep with this thing. I mean, the past 2 weeks have been brutal, man.